Hey everyone, Rich at Plum Dog here. So someone the other day said to me, Rich, we want to see what you get up to in a day. Why don't you strap your GoPro to your head? And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. So just about to head to a property that's got blocked drains. So yeah, I'll strap you on and you can see what I get up to, hey? Let's do this. There's the van ready to go. Just got some fuel, so we're just leaving the servo. As you can see, we've got the job programmed in on the maps. We've got a 22-minute drive out past the airport, past Midland. We're going to a suburb called Janebrook.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you're notified each time we upload a video.
I was out to this job a few weeks ago. They had a blockage at the back of the house and we weren't able to find the main point out the front of the property, and I said they need to find it. Anyway, a few weeks later, lo and behold, there's another blockage out the front, so now we definitely need to find the point at the front of the property. Alright, so an inspection shaft is a riser that we're looking for with an access point, and it's the last part of the property before the drains run out to the water court main. So there's always an access point for plumbers to inspect and put equipment down. And the majority of jobs that we go to, people don't know where the inspection shaft is and how do you access it. So like this job, probably years and years of gardening and mulching and more mulching and a bit more mulching. Before you know it, the access points are covered over. We've got no clue where they are. So what I'm basically looking for is something that resembles this, which is a 4-inch or 100mm riser with a cap on it. So once we find it, we'll unscrew the cap and then we can inspect. So basically there's going to be a pipe coming out the ground with that on top, and we unscrew that and then we access it. Problem being, as we poke around, we're poking around in a garden that's meters and meters square wide, whatever, and the chances of us prodding on top of that 4-inch is, yeah, it's not very likely, is it? So it's a pain in the ass actually. Anyway, so what we're able to do is just downloaded a drain plan from Commerce, and on this drain plan it's got the layout of the drains. So we're looking at from the street, and you can see, let me grab a pen to point out. So there's the front of the property. It goes round with to the side there under the carport, and then goes around. So where we accessed before was this kitchen sink was blocked, and we had to access outside the window and basically jet and rod all the way onto the house, and it was so messy. This whole area was just absolutely caked because we were pretty sure that this access point here was underneath like an aircon unit. So when we were here a few weeks ago, we managed to clear that kitchen line and get us about as far as round here to this corner, but we weren't able to travel any further. So at that point, I recommended we need to know where the inspection shaft was, which is here. Anyway, a few weeks later, the customers have noticed that the toilets are starting to gurgle. So there's a toilet here, WC, there's a WC at the back, so everything's starting to gurgle. So what that means is when like just a kitchen sink is blocked, the only place that was affected was the kitchen sink. Okay, so because everything else was working okay, and it has been for weeks. But what has happened now is that, and there's a good chance that some of the crap, all the sludge and stuff, could potentially have got stuck further down, and hence we always like to access. But anyway, so everything's gurgling now. So it means if this toilet and this toilet are gurgling together, it means that it's both sides of the sewerage line. So I'm pretty sure that the blockage is going to be somewhere from here into the shaft. So anyway, we've got to find that shaft, got to dig it up. So on this plan, there's a series of dots which are reference points, and from these reference points, which is the edge of the building, it's saying that the inspection shaft is 5.6 or 5.8 meters from the corner of the property. Okay. So what I've done is I've got my corner of the property there as a reference. I've laid a tape measure out. And here's 5.6 and 5.8. So somewhere in this area, providing that the plumber's measured it right, is the inspection shaft. Now, there's been plenty of rain, but this mulch actually looks a bit wet here. So, I don't know, maybe we're in luck. We'll find out. This is the prodder I was talking about. This small prodder, 4-inch cap, big front yard. Anyway. Well, that was no fun, was it? That was a waste of time. Right, time to get the equipment out. Let's try plan B. Right, so I've got the camera set up. We've got the camera lead down the gully, and there's the camera screen there. Really don't like going down gullies with cameras, especially the PVC ones, because it's real tight bend, and we can easily get a kink in this. It's like about a $700–800 repair usually. Anyway, so down the gully, and you can see on the screen it's all holding water. So let's go past, and if it's holding water on the screen like it is there, then it means it's blocked, because the gully holds water as a trap to stop us smelling all the nasties in the drain. But as soon as we're out of the gully into the flat, wherever it heads out that way, presumably in that direction, then it should be clear. So the fact that there's all stuff swirling around on the screen means it's definitely blocked. So what I'm trying to do is, if you can see that we're sort of 4 meters down already, is go as far as we can, and then when we stop, we should then be hitting the inspection shaft. So if the drain's flat like that, heading that way towards the street, and there's an inspection shaft riser, we're looking for the cap on top, then basically we should hit that solid point there, that 90 degree where it goes down to the drain, and then up for the riser for the inspection. Okay, so that solid point that we're looking for now is basically when my camera doesn't go any further, like now. Right, that's 11 meters away. 11 meters? Yeah, that'd be about right. Okay, so it doesn't want to go any further. Okay. So now, the drain's blocked, we know that. We know that it heads in that direction somewhere. Now, where's the riser? Okay. Let's press the location button on here, and then the screen goes funny. It's in location mode. Let's pick up this bad boy. Oh yeah. Where are you, inspection shaft? Oh, right, can you see that? So we're over the top of something, and you can see now the pipe. Right, torch, inspection shaft. Oh, look at that, that is, that was so close. Let's see. There you go. Can you see that? Absolutely chockers in that inspection shaft with roots. Let's do this. Remember the safety gear. Down the bottom. Down the bottom, getting in on a broken line. So what I'm going to do, just going to put a bit of nozzle on for putting the roots out. This will soon smash them out. Everywhere. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, was it? When he gets so shallow, some big roots in there, trying to get them nasties out of the way. Oh well, last job of the day. I'm happy that the line to the shaft is clear, and the owners will be able to use all their toilets and stuff as usual again. And then just quickly, I'm just going to go down towards the water court main in the street. Bend. There we go. So that's the water court. That's your neighbours. That's the neighbours' sewerage. Everyone on the street. All right, tidy this lot up. Turn the jetter down. Now to just pack up, give the customer the bad news, or good news. Good news is that the toilets work again. Bad news is that we're going to have to dig all that up under that fence line and bring a new riser up the surface so that we can actually see the new PVC drain cap above ground. So if anything ever happens in the future, we're straight to it. So, all right, over and out. Today's a new day. I've had a shower, got all the crap off my face, I think, and fortunately the client has let me dig in a new inspection shaft. So I haven't cut that down yet, so once I backfill in a minute, I'll put this concrete inspection mound at the level it needs to, which should be above ground level. And if you take a look down there, I haven't got my GoPro, so I'm using my phone, but you can see that I've actually cut in a new section, because the old section was covered in roots. The shaft and pipe was broken, so I've cut in a new PVC section with a new riser. I've concreted that in, as you can see, so that no roots can break through the concrete and then secondary get into each of the fittings that's in there. Yeah, so job done. I'm about to start backfilling. There's about a ton's worth of sand but in front and behind of me. All right, in future, next time there's a blockage, we turn that, open it, and we can look down it. Alrighty, so the job is done. You can see the new inspection shaft mound above ground now. You can still see that there's a couple of piles of mulch. The customers asked me just to leave that because there's some plants and shrubs and roses and what have you to replant, and then they're going to level off the mulch just to make it look good again.
Hey, where are you going?